Debbie Gibson, I know you speak a little bit of Spanish. Is that right or no?
Un poquito, pero no practico, ¿cómo se dice recently?
No he practicado recientemente.
No tiene tiempo, ¿es correcto?
Es correcto.
Pero en la semana próxima,
Ajá, próxima semana.
I will practice. Practicar, ¿cómo se dice?
Voy a practicar o practicaré. Es correcto.
Yes, sí.
Very well.
Sí.
Perfect. You have to practice your Spanish to come here in Chile and speak with us, with your fans. Sí. Okay, did you know that here in Chile we love you? You have a lot of fans. What do you know about it?
I mean, I just know firsthand, on my last trip, which I just realized was 11 years ago, I was going through a really profound time because I was starting a health journey that I did not know I was really starting. And it was really, I was in a lot of pain, physical pain, and the fans just lifted me up, truly. And I'm excited now to come back healthy and strong and celebrate with everybody this new chapter. I know that the fans are so loyal because, the last time I was in, I didn't have a new album out. There wasn't kind of the rebuild, it's been like a resurgence, at least here with the New Kids mixtape tour and all, the new album, The Body Remembers. But the fans in Chile don't forget and are very loyal. And, that's what I always feel about the people in Chile.
Are you excited about coming to Chile? What do you expect?
I'm so excited. I mean, I'm getting in a day early so I can go walk around and have a nice dinner. The food's always amazing. Maybe you can send an email, recommend some restaurants.
We will send it.
But I always the food always feels really great. I'm not trying to diss my own country in foods, but we do have a lot of processed foods.
Yes,
you have to look for the more organic, healthy foods here, which it feels like in Chile, everything's very abundantly healthy. So I look forward to that. But yeah, I'm just excited to bring this show. And this is actually really the first audience that's going to see this particular concert I'm doing.
When we see your social media, we can see you very active, in a very good shape. You look so good and beautiful. How do you make it?
Thank you. I joke, but not. I nap a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People always are like, you're always going. I'm like, no, that's the thing about social media, right? I want people to understand. I go. And then I rest.
Really?
I place a lot of importance on rest. But yeah, I do activities too that are like, I used to overwork out. I used to overdo everything. I try to swim and walk and light things and then save it all for the shows. I dance but I do things now that are just more balanced and, I don't go out a lot, but when I venture out of my house, it's always for people or things or concerts or whatever that really feed my soul. So I just don't spend my energy everywhere. I mean, that's really my key to staying vital and happy and the thing that you see on Instagram.
It's a very good advice, no?
Thank you. I think so. I mean, and I've been making an effort to go out more, but what I realized too is balancing input and output, because when I perform, I'm out, I get a lot back, but I'm putting that out. And when I'm doing my work, I just finished my book. And when I do all my work, I'm putting things out. And so lately I've been trying to find key concerts and things. I just saw Josh Groban. I just saw Babyface. I just saw my friends Will and Ann Wheaton yesterday. Will Wheaton and I go back from childhood. Those are all soul nourishing things and people. And so I just really try to surround myself with that as much as I can.
Debbie, you said that in the past when you came to Chile, you have pain. You have another state, no? You were with your energy in other things. What do you remember from this trip to Chile? That was 2014, no?
I remember the joy of the shows, excuse me, but helping, the joy of the show has really helped me through that time. And it was the beginning. It was like in the first year or so of a very challenging chapter that lasted 7, 8, 9 years.
Really?
So it was tough. I mean, so I'm looking forward to, like I said, being back, not having to navigate that, but it weirdly was a perfect place for me to be navigating it because the fans really, really supported me so much. And it's amazing how, like, I could be in debilitating pain laying on the floor before the show. I got up on stage, I'm dancing, and like my doctors, when I got back, were like, how were you dancing? Like, your structure's all out and your system's so down. And yet, like, the magic, the miracle of the audience and the energy and the music, like, I can't even explain it. So that last trip was very surreal. I'm looking forward to this trip. Sorry, it's allergies here a little bit. I'm looking forward to this trip being like I can really connect and experience everything to the fullest on this trip. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Your new tour is called Newstalgia. What it means, Newstalgia?
You know, it's really about, like, a lot of people want to go back to those happy times from their childhood. And a lot of my audience, too, was not even born yet. But people want to go back to that 80s music and that 90s music because the melodies were so glorious and there was no auto-tune and the connection to the fans was so pure and all those things. But I think for me, I like to take all that and pull it into now and still reinvent and refresh my vibe and create something new and bring that to everybody. Because everybody, you know, when people say, oh, back in the day, or those were the days, I go, well, then what are these days? Is it all downhill? I don't think so. I understand, like, those were those days, but these are these days. And I think that there's a beautiful combination of the two. And that's what this show is about. It's about, I'm taking you back, but I hope to help you also move forward through the music and through the energy of us all on stage and what we're all experiencing together.
And you have a new album, new songs.
Yes, The Body Remembers. I haven't yet performed those songs in Chile, so I'm so excited because I'm doing a lot from that album, as well as the hits. And those, you know, the newer songs, I would say, like, it's really like if people loved my music back then, I think they'll love it because it's hooky. It's, you know, the catchy hooks and everything. But I think the lyrics are more layered and more profound just because I've lived more life and everybody's lived more life. And so, you know, we get to dance but it's like, oh, wait a minute, I'm sneaking messages into onto the dance floor. Do you know what I mean? So it's a really exciting album for me. I love performing this music live.
You have a very long-term relationship with us. You remember the first time you came to Chile in 1991?
I know I did a TV show in the 90s, right? Yes, and I remember like flying in and flying out. Like, I remember feeling like, oh my God, I've got to like over warm up my voice before I ever get on the plane because I get off the plane and I'm singing. Like, it was a whirlwind. I remember though. Did I do Electric Youth? I think I might have done, you guys will know, I think I might have done Electric Youth, but I don't, or One Step Ahead, maybe it was that album, but anyway, I do remember that show.
1991.
Yeah, it must have been the Anything Is Possible album. I think it was.
I think so. We knew that you act on Broadway, on theater, you compose. What do you like most about expressing your talent?
Oh my gosh. You know, the thing that I love is bringing new things into the world. So like when I write a song and I know, like I remember when my late mom would come home from work, and I talk about this in the book, like she'd come home from work and be like, oh my God, I can't wait for you to hear this song. And I remember feeling like I have this song in a notebook right now that nobody in the world has heard. Like, it's my little secret, and I'm about to unleash it on her. And then it was like, I'm about to unleash it on the world. So there's such this anticipation in that and such gratification in that. And the fact that that song, this is literally, I could cry right now. The fact that that song could change someone's life. The fact that that song can get someone out of a bad mood. The fact that that song can shift the energy of somebody's mental health. Like the fact that that song, like my LGBTQIA plus community tells me constantly, those songs made them feel less alone. The fact that I'm just sitting home doing what I love to do, I would do it regardless of whether or not somebody was going to ever hear the song or not. The fact that I get to do that, and that translates to people's heart and soul, and like it's mind blowing to me every day of my life.
It's very profound.
It's so profound.
You mentioned some music groups that you like and that you see recently. Are there female singers that you like? New female singers?
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. There are so many. I mean, it's funny. I just mentioned Sabrina Carpenter on the last interview I did. I love her because she's authentic and she's unapologetic. She's just like, you like this? You know, I'm an adult. You're an adult. This is what I do. I don't even think I'm that unapologetic. Gaga's not so new anymore, but like Gaga to me really changed the landscape, you know, of female artists, as did Taylor Swift. I'm trying to think in terms of new, like I always loved when I saw her do Beauty and the Beast in particular. I mean, I know she's an incredible writer as well, and you know, all around talent, but I love that she ventured into that as well. There's so many, you know. I look at Blackpink. I love what Blackpink's done. I love that they've translated to American audiences. Like I remember traveling and hearing K-pop and hearing J-pop, and like, yeah, when I was, you know, a teenager, and wishing that American audiences would embrace all of the cultures of music, and it's finally happening. So that makes me incredibly happy. I'm going to turn it on you. Do you have a local artist in Chile or all of South America that I should be looking out for, listening to?
Yes, I think you have to listen Francisca Valenzuela.
Okay.
Do you know her? No?
You have to remind me. Somebody has to put that in the comments for me, please. I don't know.
Francisca Valenzuela, and I don't know. Who else? Javiera Mena. And
okay.
Fert.
And what's special about those artists in your opinion?
They're very creative and disruptive, I think.
Did you say disruptive?
Yes.
I love that word. Yes, disrupt, ladies.
And they make pop songs. Do you feel a reference for female singers? For actual female singers?
Do I feel a reference? What do you mean? Sorry.
That you are a reference for the new music? You
know, I think that if a female artist has heard me even subconsciously, I would hope that maybe like something in what I did maybe influenced them or maybe inspired. You know, some readily tell me that. Some say that publicly. Some don't. I don't know what that is. I'm always publicly proclaiming my fandom for fellow artists. Some have that a little bit more like, you know, some people maybe don't view me as cool as them, or as, you know what I'm saying. So I've had that experience where somebody might say, "Oh my God, I'm such a fan." Then they don't comment on a post or something, and I'm like, "Okay, thanks." So yeah, it's interesting. Like I'm always more conscious to pay homage to artists that I love. But you know what I find? Like my generation of women in particular, Taylor Dane and I text, Belinda Carlisle and I text, Gloria Stefan and I text. Everybody's supporting each other. Everybody's like, "You go, girl." People are reposting stories and they're like, "Look how great she looks. Look how great she sounds. Look at," you know, Gloria was such one of the just original, like inventive, creative female pop forces, you know.
Yes.
And I love that I can meet someone so legendary and it's, "Oh my God, hi. Oh my God, hi. I love you too." Right? Like,
yes,
because they're all so evolved and so secure in who they are that they can spare all that support for me and all the other women, which I love.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, Debbie, for this conversation. And please leave us a greeting and invitation to see you very soon here in Monticello, in Arena Monticello. And a greeting for our radio is Radio Concierto, please.
Okay. Well, how do I say to the listeners? It's escuchando is listen. Wait, how do I say to the listeners? And say the
auditores.
Oh, it's gonna be so much to remember now. I don't have my notepad. Tell me again the name of the radio.
Concierto, Radio Concierto.
Oh, Radio Concierto. I'm going to say it in English. I'll be better at Spanish next week. To the listeners of Radio Concierto, I can't wait to see you in just over a week in Monticello. We're going to have so much fun taking you back, moving you forward, celebrating all things Newstalgia. Mwah. Besos.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. See you soon.